A U.S. fighter jet shot down a mysterious high-altitude object the Pentagon said posed a threat to civilian air traffic today.
It was taken down off the northern coast of Alaska less than a week after the U.S. shot down a Chinese spy balloon. While the Pentagon is convinced that Chinese balloon was conducting surveillance when it was shot down, investigators have yet to identify what it was they shot down near Alaska today.
What in the world is going on? We, the people, have no idea what's going on. It started with the balloon, the Chinese spying balloon. But now here we have US F-22 shoots down an identified object over Canada after Trudeau gave the orders to intercept it. US military is monitoring up to 2 others. What? They have more than one? They have more than... Where did they come from? Where did this object come from? They don't show us what kind of object they're talking about.
A U.S. fighter jet shot down a mysterious high-altitude object the Pentagon said posed a threat to civilian air traffic today.
It was taken down off the northern coast of Alaska less than a week after the U.S. shot down a Chinese spy balloon. While the Pentagon is convinced that Chinese balloon was conducting surveillance when it was shot down, investigators have yet to identify what it was they shot down near Alaska today. KTLA's Mary Beth McDade joins us with more on the puzzling discovery. Mary Beth.
Mike and Sharon defense officials detected this flying object Thursday night and shot it down today after the military deemed doing so posed no major risk to people or property on the ground. The president declared the operation a success.
Success? What success? Why was it over in Canada in the first place? Where did it come from? What is going on? What success? Why didn't you detect it before it got over Canadian space? Like, don't they have all these tracking devices where they can track something in the space? Who am I to say anything?
Got it. Oh my God.
Many watched as a suspected Chinese spy balloon flew slowly across much of the U.S. before being shot down by a fighter jet off the coast of South Carolina last weekend. This morning, another fighter jet was called into action to shoot down a mysterious object off the coast of Alaska near the U.S.-Canadian border.
At the direction of the President of the United States, fighter aircraft assigned to U.S. Northern Command successfully took down a high-altitude airborne object off the northern coast of Alaska at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today.
Pentagon officials say it was shot down after being deemed a threat to the safety of civilian flights.
As you well know, civilian aircraft operate, at a variety of ranges up to.
Blah, blah, blah. How did the Chinese spy balloon flew over up to Montana, to South Carolina? How did you ever thought of flights, of airplanes, of anything? Stop fooling us, you people.
40 to 45,000 feet. So again, there was a reasonable concern that this could present a threat to, or a potential hazard to, civilian air traffic.
White House officials say the object is significantly smaller than the Chinese balloon.
The way it was described to me was roughly the size of a small car, as opposed to a payload that was like 2 or 3 buses size, right? So much smaller.
The latest aerial object had no maneuver capabilities, unlike the Chinese balloon.
What we know is that the flight path it executed took it over sensitive military sites. What we also know is that it could maneuver, that it had propulsion capability and steerage capability.
Meantime, debris recovery operations continue for both incidents. In South Carolina, crews are searching along the ocean floor, and in Alaska on frozen waters.
We do expect to be able to recover the debris since it fell not only within our territorial space, but on what we believe is frozen waters.
At this point,
they made sure this time that the civilians didn't see it, because the last time was an embarrassment for them. So they made sure that the civilians don't see this and take pictures. Now we have no idea if what they're saying is true, if it was really small, if it couldn't maneuver like they're saying. Like, we have no idea. It's only them, within them. We have no, these people lie to us so much. Unbelievable.
Point, it's unclear who owned or operated the flying object. Canada's Prime Minister says that he was briefed on shooting it down and supported the decision. For now, reporting here in studio, Mary Beth McDade. Micah, back over to you.
Justin Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister, announced on Saturday that he had requested US and Canadian forces scramble to intercept an identified object that violated Canadian airspace. Like, serious? Are you kidding me? And the US F-22 shot it down. Why did you let it even get near Canada? Why did you have to ask for United States to help you? Why didn't you do that when the first Chinese spying balloon crossed over to United States? Baloney. This is a baloney, baloney, baloney. The incident came a day after Joe Biden ordered another unidentified object be shot down over Alaska. So how many objects do we have over in space? Where are they coming from? The first one was identified as from China. Where are these other ones coming from? Russia? They might say it's from Russia, who knows? Trudeau tweeted that Canadian teams were now working to recover the debris from the Yukon. I ordered the late takedown of an unidentified object that violated Canadian airspace, he tweeted on Saturday. Of course, Trudeau, of course. This is just a joke. This is a joke. I ordered the takedown. Yeah. Taking credit. Taking credit. Where was that taking credit when the Chinese spy balloon flew over to United States? Where was your credit? Is this like repaying the embarrassment? Or is it like, oh, I got caught now, this time I have to act like I took action, right? Unbelievable. Trudeau said that he had been in contact with Biden about the intrusion. He thanked NORAD, the North American Airspace Defense Command, based in Colorado Springs, Colorado, for their work with his forces. I spoke with President Trump. I'm sorry. I spoke with President Biden this afternoon. Canadian forces will now recover and analyze the wreckage of the object, Trudeau said. Thank you to NORAD for keeping the watch over North America. NORAD earlier on this Saturday said they were monitoring the balloon. So was it a balloon or was it an object? They're saying it's an object. We have positively identified a high-altitude airborne object over northern Canada, said Major Olivia Gallant, whatever, NORAD spokesman, in a statement. While we cannot discuss specifics related to these activities at this time, please know that NORAD conducts sustained, dispersed operation in the defense of North America through one of all NORAD regions. Earlier this Saturday, Canadian Global News has reported that security sources were monitoring one of the two objects that they thought could be spy balloons. Somebody please explain how many objects are there. A source told Fox News the earlier unidentified object was discovered over Alaska, not far from the northern coast. The object was first spotted north of Anchorage. Excuse my pronunciation. Fox News Lucas Tomlinson tweeted. It comes after sources told CNN the military developed a method to track spy balloons last year. So they have developed a method to track down spy balloons. Yet the balloons flew over from Canada to United States. So what kind of development did they do? Like they're trying to fool us. United States are trying to fool us like they haven't developed yet all these years anything to track anything in their airspace. We are not foolish, Bled. We're not foolish. I didn't mean to say that. Anyway, National Security Council. No. It comes after sources told CNA the military developed a method to track spy balloons last year, despite the object, which is said to be the size of a small car, not being picked up on radar until after it was over Alaska. Baloney. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby revealed on Friday it had been shot down within an hour of an order issued by President Joe Biden. Please stop it. The Pentagon has since sent military helicopters to recover it from frozen waters. Officials are yet to confirm what the object is or which country it belongs. Yeah. They will tell us exactly where it came from. It's unclear if it is another Chinese spy balloon similar to the one shot down off the coast of South Carolina earlier this month. Officials said it was traveling at an altitude that was potentially harmful for civilian aircrafts, the New York Times reported. So this one traveled faster than the Chinese spy balloon. The US began developing a system to detect spy balloons shortly after Biden took office. How? Did they know? Did they know that there was gonna come some balloons after a Chinese spy balloon briefly flew over the US? They used the balloon signals to run tests to see where other balloons might have popped up in the past. This is a lie. They tried to say, this is my opinion. Oh, this is my opinion. They are trying to say that during Trump's presidency, there were 3 balloons that flew over in the United States. To make him look bad. They don't just want to let Biden look bad. They want to make sure that Trump looks bad too. But anyway, what they found allowed them to create a consistent technical method to track balloons around the world. They began using the method in 2022 and has not revealed how it was untimely developed or how signals are detected, according to CNN. Why in the hell is this article mentioning CNN over and over? CNN is the last mouthpiece we need to trust. We don't need to trust anything they say. If they had this system to detect balloons since 2022, how did the Chinese spying balloon reach United States without it being detected? Are you guys kidding us? Are you trying to fool us? CNN. Biden called the second Alaska operation a success when asked by reporters at the White House, but Republicans were quick to ask why the U.S. didn't shoot down the Beijing surveillance balloon earlier because maybe Biden is compromised, allegedly. Chinese as his friend is friends with the Chinese. So maybe he felt a little bit compassionate towards the Chinese balloon. So who knows? I'm just saying allegedly here. I'm not going to read all this. But this is wild. This is wild. This is just wild. What are the comments? All of this just one huge smoke screen. Yeah, I agree. Something is cooking, something is going on that we don't know. And I live in a very tiny country here. It's getting scary, very scary. Nothing weird about it. Read the comments accusing Canadian government Trudeau of being incapable of taking care of it. But it is true. It is true. He let the objects fly into US, and then this last one, he had to ask Biden to help out. He had to ask, he is a president of a country. Why couldn't he just do it by himself? But anyway, this is wild. This is wild. What is going on? What is going on? Now we have so many objects flying. To be specific, from Canada, within Canada and US. Just around, they flew from Canada to US. That is quite interesting, right? Right? Why are they not coming from other areas? Why Canada to United States? And why is Trudeau letting all these objects and the balloons to fly over to United States? And how come these people cannot let us fly our drones? Yet they allow objects just fly freely in space. Hypocrite. Hypocrite. So now he wants praise. Now he'll be like, he wants reporters to ask him questions. Yes, it was success. Yeah, we intercepted it really quick. It was a success. I don't know, something weird is going on. We just hope that we don't start World War III with all this nonsense, because somebody might just say, oh, this was from Russia, and then we start the war. Probably that's what they're heading. And I think we're heading to World War III, even though nobody is saying it, but it's you can just smell the war. Strange things happening all around the world, the earthquakes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to do like, share, comment. It helps with the algorithm. Yeah, YouTube hates me. Bye late.